Hi, this is Alcan and welcome back to my channel. We got some breaking news involving Cracker Barrel. Apparently they caved in. As you may recall, they had decided to originally change their original logo from the old man with the barrel to just Cracker Barrel itself. No other graphic design next to it. And despite the CEO saying they were getting positive feedback from that, a lot of customers were doing the exact opposite. And even President Trump got involved. He didn't like it either. And I don't know if you ever, if you saw Doug in Exile. No, he was not having any of it. Then he found out that they weren't getting involved in other stuff that they shouldn't be getting involved. The DEI and the gay pride stuff. You know, if you were, honest about it, it wouldn't have been a problem. But, then they try to come up with something earlier that didn't satisfy either side. So now they have finally caved in and they come up with a new statement about this. And this is from USA Today. It says, Cracker Barrel to return to old-timer logo after Trump customer backlash. It is so big they had several reporters on here. By James Powell, Marlene Kane, Renee Ray de la Cruz. This is within the last hour. So if I mispronounce any names, I apologize. I'm not trying to be the Hispanic Rush Limbaugh here, but you know what I mean. Well, it said the new Cracker Barrel logo appeared on menus and paper wraps, or with the silverware, on around August 22nd of this year. This is what they said. We thank our guests for sharing your voices and the love for Cracker Barrel. We said we would listen, and we have, the company wrote in a statement provided to USA Today. Our new logo is going away, and our old-timer will remain. Not sure the name of the old-timer on that logo. The nationwide chain and country store, which is known for its comfort food and nostalgia atmosphere, unveiled a new, simplified logo with the launch of a fall menu campaign on August 19. Notice I'm reading without glasses. The enhanced brand look was intended to modernize the company's brand. Executives said the intent included moving its restaurants away from nostalgia-rich decor to something more contemporary and less cluttered. Yeah, but that's what we love about Cracker Barrel. I mean, that's like you go to the New York City Trans Museum and you sanitize in and you only put in the selfie cards you want and not what's required. I mean, no. The change drew sharp criticism from customers and politicians, with both President Donald Trump and Democratic Party decrying the change. The Democratic Party got involved. Oh my goodness gracious. They finally found something they can relate with Trump. Oh, they lost again, didn't they? Woo! All your fans very much appreciate it, Trump said in a post on Truth Social following the announcement. Make lots of money, and more importantly, make your customers happy again. Oh, God. They're not going to let this down. USA Today followed up with Cracker Barrel asking if Trump comments had influenced his decision and did not receive an immediate response. The company issued a response on their website on August 25th, revealing a simple logo days earlier that let some customers unhappy with changes at the restaurant. See, it said in the last few days it has shown that, as anything, it's how deeply people care about Cracker Barrel. We are truly grateful for your heartbeat voices, the company said. Was heartfelt, excuse me. You also shown us that we can or could done a better job sharing who we are and who we'll always be. Hmm, hmm, hmm. And they were telling you earlier they didn't like it and you didn't listen. Whose fault is that? Because the announcement drew praise and after the rebranding incited criticism. The revision of the old timer drew praise in its immediate aftermath of the announcement. Chaos to their team for making a great decision and many happy memories and decision or delicious meals continue for the next generation, says Senator Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee in a post on X. Brantley McDonald of North Carolina wrote on the company's Instagram announcement post that we are so back. Brandon Weens of Tennessee Pitley wrote on the announcement post, bullying works. It's not bullying. If you're complaining that you don't like what they're doing, you complain to get some changes. I mean, do we hear people calling the immigrants who complain about being Alcatraz with the sandwiches bullying? No, they're complaining because they don't like the way the food is. You know, it's not like a 5-star restaurant. I mean, if they had food from Cracker Barrel, they wouldn't be complaining, would they? No. Mm-hmm. The Tennessee-based comfort food chain took a financial hit following the logo announcement, and I did see it on the stock market. Which the stock dropped 7% at the close of trading on August 21st. The company's stock is up 9.5 in after-hour trading as just after 8 p.m. August 26th, according to Yahoo Finance. The now scrapped logo was part of a larger anesthetic adjustment for the company that had been quickly panned. Panned for what? For cooking? I don't know. Cracker Barrel always stood out for its uniqueness, but now it is nothing more than a Denny's with a gift shop. Destine Alexander told the Victoria Daily Press, a part of USA Today network, the story has been updated. Contributions from Reuters. So, says the article did appear originally on USA Today, which I'm giving credit to. Cracker Barrel to return to the old timer logo after Trump customers backlash. I don't know who the heck liked the rebranding. It didn't do nothing for me. I mean, I like the old logo. I like old logos better than the new stuff because sometimes the new stuff is. I should know my employer's logo is ex-employer. Excuse me. I mean, it's like like the Pennsylvania Railroad. You see that wonderful logo they had, but when they merged with let's say New York Central, and they came out with this logo. Excuse me. Yeah, Penn Central. Looks like two worms are mating. No, people didn't like it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like this hat, so I'm going to keep it on. Yeah. Long and Red, we used to have that too, when they were with part of, yeah, because sometimes the old logos are better than the new ones. Yeah. So let that be a lesson to you, Cracker Barrel. And what are you going to do with the CEO now that she's going to have to eat crow on this one? Or unless, of course, they're going to serve that next on your next menu change. They're making jokes about, oh, they should have the a blue paint special, MAGA style rooms, and I think it was Dug in Exile. I'm not 100% sure, but oh, yeah, I own a little bit of shares in Cracker Barrel. You know, I don't have a lot of shares, just maybe one or two. I buy, piecemeal once. So it wouldn't bother me if it went under or went skyrocket or whatever. I mean, it was pretty stupid. The people liked the way you were serving food, and they liked the whole logo and the whole look. If you have modern other restaurants you want to open up and they have a contemporary room on one side and the old one on the other side, stuff like that, okay. You got two looks. Or the old-fashioned one. Now, the thing is, you should have been honest about the LGBTQ initiatives you were doing, because that way people wouldn't have been caught off guard. So, that's your doing. And I'm not sure Doug Tenapo is going to go back to your restaurants ever again. And I don't want to tell you what he said about your rocking chairs, because that's for him to decide what he's going to do with them. I understand it's not good. So that's how I can't say so long for now. Don't forget to stop. Man, did they miss their stop.